Aaron says sick hair. I don't think she means sick like.
She means like 90s sick.
Yeah, she was like sick,
Really sick.
bro. Let's
It's
go
rad,
skateboard.
bro. Yeah, right. Oh,
Rufus, I don't know how to tell you this, but I just checked out the multi-stream, and there is another man behind Jackie. I see
No,
him in
who
the
is it?
background.
there's a guy
I don't
behind
know.
Jackie. You're
It's a
right.
black guy. I don't know if you can. I don't know who it is, man.
Is he handsome as all hell?
I don't know. I can't. I just get to see his headphones, and he's looking at. His
No,
computer,
they're talking about
doing
me.
acting.
They're saying they can see a guy behind you on your stream. She can't hear me. She can ask questions. Oh, okay.
Tell Jackie to look into the camera and wink.
Aaron says, look into the camera and wink. She needs it. But it
Oh
looks like
my
these
God.
are both running so smooth, like smoother than I expected them to.
Yes.
It is a little weird because I'm used to
Tell
having.
her thank you.
She says thank you, Jackie. But yeah, so there's gonna be some parts when there's a lot of bullets on the screen that it's gonna look pretty blurry for you guys. But you know, it's a compromise I'm willing to compromise on. Oh man, and Monster Hunter is gonna look like crap. It's gonna look like a jumble, especially during crazy boss fights. It actually would make more sense for me to lower the thing down to 30 frames per second.
Are you just talking about just the amount of bandwidth it's taking up? Or-
Yeah, I lowered my bitrate, my upload bitrate from 6,000 to 3,000, and at 3,000, Gungeon gets a little.
the screen's covered.
Yeah. Whatever, like you know that wall of bullets from the dragon. That's just.
Lasers.
Yeah, no, it's just like everything becomes all pixelated. Everything gets all artifacted and like just cubes of color. But yeah. Oh man, Squatchy, I'm really impressed. We got through like all of my wish list stuff yesterday on Monster Hunter.
Nice.
Yeah, my weapons are so freaking dope, and I was gonna get this. Like Devil Joe Dragon Insect Glaive, but my Insect Glaive I've been using is already dragon based. So I switched over to getting a bow that's a dragon one, and it's really, I don't know, it's really using the bow is fucking awesome. We took out Kushala Diora without too much trouble.
Yeah, you let me get all up close and personal while you.
Well,
stay
Kyo
back and play the shit.
was the one who was explaining how to use bow to me, and he died like in 2 minutes in the fight.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
And then yeah, we just let Squatchy tank it while we just DD'd. It is a little risky because I noticed like using the bow, I do not pay attention to my health the same way I do. Like I'm looking all over the place. No, she's played this game about 6 times.
Okay, I was gonna say I've played it like a lot.
She also hasn't played a video game in like. Oh shit, Bob, you're crazy. Dang, dude. Thanks, man.
I like how Jackie's response was "fuck off."
Right.
I didn't know. I was genuinely curious.
He was genuinely curious, but I think she just did something, like she screwed something up at right as you asked that.
I do see her check it out. There.
Oh man. Thank you so much, Bob. You are way too kind. Like for real, that's Bob. Bob the PhD is just yeah. No. How about calm down over there? Yeah, I think you gotta calm down on that one. Oh my god, that hand scares me every time.
Has anybody played Magic Maker at all?
What the hell is that?
It's like a spellcrafting platformer where it's just like you just mix, like you make a thunder water balls or like
Talking about Magica.
Magica.
Maker.
Magica was like that game they were working on for a really long time, right?
It's like you like make freezing fireball. Like you just basically like craft.
Oh, that's kind of how Wizard of Legend works. It's like elemental stuff. Yeah,
Spellcrafting.
Moses is here. You could join. No, no, no. Moses is Mosot. It's somebody that supported the stream a lot. He's really, really neat. Yeah.
I'm most sauce.
Oh, no.
Yeah, how should
She doesn't pay attention.
I'm watching her. Yes.
Moses is watching your stream,
Oh,
but
Aaron thing like.
No, Bob. She thought you were Bob the Purple PhD because of your PhD and everything. Yeah, no, Bob is like extremely generous and nice, like a very, very good person. Resident Evil. She's played this game a lot. She actually played through 7 on the stream too, and that was really fun to watch. Like, I actually just would sit there and watch her play it, because I don't really love horror games, but I enjoy watching someone else play them.
That's how I feel with the Resident Evil remake. Like,
Yeah.
I know that game. I had just got done playing that, and RPG Jerry decided to play through the game, and I
Oh,
was
nice.
just like, there was this one spot that caught me off guard because it's a really subtle jump scare that they only do it once in the game. And
What's
like
up?
you go through this one door, and the camera
Yeah, what?
angle's facing you, and there's a spider that just crawls down the wall.
It was like your main
you're
thing
at.
you were doing today, but
It's
Oh.
almost like a free $60 game if you just watch it.
I mean, some people
Right.
say that, like, for if there's a narrative game that's really, really like linear, not a lot of choices and stuff.
Narrative heavy. Yeah.
Yeah, like then I mean, they don't really make a lot of those because who wants to play a game that everyone's having the same experience on? But yeah, it's kind of like Let's Plays are kind of bad for those games. Man, should I get the freaking loot bag? I think I'm gonna get the loot bag. But now I can't open any of my. Oh, I have a lockpick. So I'll try that. Yeah, the streams look really good. I'm super impressed that they're both running so well. You okay there, baby? Huh? Guess there's no sex discrimination here? It's a lady with her head blown off? Jesus. Did he think it would be better if they're... Oh, I'm grossed out by that lady.
Welcome to die.
That's really fucked up, Leon. I'm right here, baby.
I always thought that was the. I always thought the pitchfork in the face was like such a. That was probably one of the more gruesome things you see in the game.
The game seems to be, like, early on a kind of different beast, right? Like, it's this village, I think, is one of the best opening levels to any video game. Because it just
Which
kind of...
game?
Resident Evil 4?
It is good.
I mean, I've never played it, but I've watched it so many times, and just, like, getting swarmed as you're starting a game is such a cool
Oh, yeah,
idea.
that's
It teaches
great, yeah.
so many mechanics so quickly, like knocking over the ladders, using your melee attacks and stuff, saving ammo by like hitting people with knives and like targeting for heads and stuff. I think it's just a really elegant way to introduce someone to the series.
Oh yeah, it's definitely like a creeping dread. For...
Yeah, and it's not a tutorial that's like holding your hand. It's one that you just kind
Yeah,
of...
you can die in it
Yeah.
if you don't actually take it seriously. Because
Yipes.
I was going to mention Bayonetta, because the first level to that game, they just throw you into an arena
yeah.
with a bunch of monsters and infinite health, and they're like, here, have fun and experiment for the game.
Right,
Like,
but that doesn't feel like it's... I mean, Bayonetta constantly pauses to teach you how to play the game. Like, I love Bayonetta.
It does have a lot of interrupts, yeah.
Yeah, but like they're constantly adding something onto it. It's just this fluid experience with Resident Evil 4.
Oh, for sure. I just like the introduction with Bayonetta, how they're like, yeah, just here, press buttons, see what it does,
Right.
have fun. There's no consequence to what you're doing.
Yeah,
So
that
it's
where you're
really
falling on the
child
clock tower or
everything.
whatever.
Yeah, that and it's all spectacle. That's
Yeah.
the main gimmick behind that.
I think God of War for the PlayStation started that.
First
like,
one?
Yeah, the one that like in the very first
yeah.
level you're fighting that giant like kraken or whatever.
Yeah, on the ship, and you're fucking ramming the masts into its face.
Yeah, and that's
shit.
the first fucking level. Like, holy crap!
Oh, I kind of wonder if Doom 2016 took a little bit of inspiration from that, because I mean, with the glory kills, because like you need that gruesome shit. It just, I don't know.
I think the
gives you that
glory kills are.
satisfaction.
When I first started playing it, I was like, this is just over-the-top violence for the sake of it. They want to remind everyone that Doom is grabbing, but then the way you like use it to like link
You actually
actions
need
together, yeah, it's so cool. It makes everything
On the harder
stay fluid.
difficulties, you rely on them glory
Yeah.
kills.
Well, even on the lower ones, you kind of like you're running out of health. Like it's such a good way to kind of balance instead of just being shoot, 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 run, shoot, 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 hide.
Yeah.
The game has
Oh, dude.
no hiding.
That's what I love about Doom, is like how mobile your character is in that game. Like,
Oh god.
especially if you pick that perk that lets you control your direction in midair. Like, dude, you
Bob.
can just. Ugh.
I think the antlers still gross me out more than anything I've like been surprised to see. The freaking permanent velvet or whatever. It looked
What
like
is that?
it's so apparently if you don't do something with the what was it, Bob? Something that happens to
To deer?
young bucks if it doesn't happen to them when they're young enough.
Oh, is that
They'll
why they
never-
rub their antlers on shit?
Yeah, they'll never lose the velvet. And it looked like they were being like, I don't know, possessed by mushrooms or something, like cordyceps, but less gruesome.
For a moment, I thought Jackie was singing "Skater Boy" by Avril Lavigne.
What are you singing over there, baby?
I think she's just like making up a song as she kills things, which is totally great. I just thought it was
When you
Skater Boy. I'm like,
castrate a
oh,
deer,
no.
that's what happens to their antlers.
Really?
So if you take their little nuts, I guess
need
it's a
that
testosterone
testosterone
thing.
shit.
Yeah.
Huh. Here's something that,
That was-
people are like. People always assume that if you just get your dog neutered, that they're not gonna like hump shit anymore. It's like, okay, answer me this question: if you go jerk off and learn that it feels good, and then I cut your balls off, is that gonna stop you from jerking off?
Well, it's like you're more likely to need to jerk off if there's like chemicals telling
Right,
you
yeah.
to, and those are stop production. It's not going to stop it, but it is going to decrease it. Like my dog has
That's
been
true, yeah.
neutered, and he doesn't do anything. He doesn't hump anything, and it's freaking wonderful to have a dog that's not humping things.
Yeah, yeah. That's the last thing you need.
My growing up, my don't you have to pause it? A select, probably.
Jackie, this ain't a game. You're still playing.
Forgot how to check our inventory.
Have you ever heard that bit before?
What, where somebody's saying these things and it's
This
Good
comedian
point.
was like straight up talking about Resident Evil 4. I think
Oh,
it was.
damn.
I think it's MC Chris actually.
oh cool.
Yeah, he did a bit where he was like, he was just making fun of like games that it's like, this ain't a cutscene. You're still playing. What are you pressing select for? You ain't got time to smoke. I forget what he says. I gotta find this. I want to know who did this.
Oh man. It's so funny to hear Jackie over there like he's freaking out. Oh shit, I'm on fire. Oh lordy, there's a fire. Moses, you playing Gungeon? He's gone.
Oh wow, yeah, it was MC Chris.
Post a link to it in the illustrations thing. Or the other one, I don't care. I don't care where anything goes.
Ah, no, don't call my boss. Why are you doing that?
Boss, watch this video on YouTube.
This is great. It's funny.
Are you you made it through the village? Baby, you make it through the village? Nice. And so game over, you beat it? Ah, shit. Dick. Well, I'm playing really poorly. I think it's because I have the multi-stream still open. And I'm looking over watching it Resident Evil. Like a
Yeah.
dummy.
I'm just gonna share this whole thing and like I'll put it in your Discord and in the fucking Twitch chat. It's worth it.
No, baby, I have your stuff turned off because it's like 2 seconds delayed, so I hear. He's really in a life or death situation, but at least he keeps his sense of humor. At least there's no sex discrimination. Isn't that right, stabbed woman? Decapitated corpse. You don't know the difference between naked and dead? Isn't there like a lecherous dude that tries to bang the president's daughter in that game?
I'm. What the fuck?
Dude, Jackie, you should totally do. You have. It looks like 9 people watching. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, somebody that just looked up the game. You should do Life is Strange before the sequel comes out. You should stream that. That'd be a good one, especially since you kind of know what happens. Oh my god, why am I getting shot so much? Man, last run, I was like all powerful like the genie in Aladdin. This run, I'm all bad like Jafar in Aladdin. Jackie and I did a co-op run-through of Resident Evil 5, and she freaking hated it.
5 was alright. I liked it.
I think she wanted something to be more like 4. I mean, 5 was the first Resident Evil I played. And it's just like, it's kind of stupid. Like, it's just over-the-top action. It's not really much in the way of like...
It's not Resident Evil
Yeah.
if you want, if by definition, in my opinion. It's still a decent co-op action game, I think. But, like, if you want Resident Evil, like, what it really is, play Remake or 4. Both are...
Mwah. Well, we're not
yeah,
going to go to
they're
the
both great.
oubliette because of keys. Hey!
2 is really good as well.
What?
And 3.
Pitch Perfect. What is that?
That's a musical, I think.
it's like 3 musicals at this point.
Oh god, yeah.
Pitchfork fires green fireballs, setting enemies permanently aflame. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. I think I was in high school too when I played RE4. Jeez.
We
I
need
remember when
keys.
this game was being announced for GameCube. It was fucking the hype.
This is one of the first GameCube games that really like impressed the shit out of me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I was looking through my old, when I was cleaning my room up like a couple months ago, I was looking at all my old, I had like a stack of old Game Informer magazines, and no joke, I had one on there where they were like, announcing a new deep sea adventure, BioShock, and I'm like, oh my god.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was like, I think from 2003, I think was the issue.
That's so weird. They probably had no idea how to advertise that game.
Mm-hmm.
Like-
And the Big Daddy just looked like a scuba suit. It didn't look anything like it did initially.
Yeah, they
on the
went through
cover.
a lot of redesigns.
I love going back and seeing shit where it's like announcing this cool new game that's coming out. And like we already know that it either succeeded or failed, so it's great.
Yeah. Well, well, well. I'm not gonna find a key, am I? Oh, jeez, this sucks. Well, let's just blank in this room. Alright, no freaking keys. I should have used my lockpick on the Old Crest, but I didn't. I think it's the best Resident Evil game, pretty much. I mean, it's like a strong consensus. That's what most people seem to think. I guess I should get some curse. Oh wait, I already have curse. No, curse gives coolness though. What a terrible dodge roll. It's really funny to hear Jackie talking to Leon. But it's not cool. He's an action hero.
So the hardest thing I think I've played RE4, oh god, at least 20 times. I've gotten the hand cannon twice.
Don't
Which
you have to
is
like
just-
beat everything a certain number of times to get? Is that one of those like multi-completion unlocks?
Worse. There's an unlocked mode called the Mercenaries. Where
Oh god,
basically
fuck the mercenaries. I played that in 5.
you
I
gotta
like-
get the best ranking with all characters on all stages, and then it unlocks the hand cannon, which is just a one-shot KO weapon with infinite ammo.
I'm pretty sure I did everything in 5. Like I 100% of that game, and I regretted mercenary mode. Especially if you
I like
don't have
that
someone
one.
to play co-op with.
You need someone. You need a human to
Yeah.
play with. It's so hard to do with a robot.
And you need someone you can just work with. Like, oh fuck, oh fuck.
You definitely need a strategy for the mercenaries,
Especially for
'cause it
the
starts
later
getting
ones.
absurd.
I mean, I love co-op. Co-op is the only kind of like online I ever want to play, really. But yeah, I remember hating mercenaries by the end, especially because I'd gotten so close to 100%ing it that I was like, well, I'm stuck. I have to do this. Dude, I hate this freaking move. I really think I've been playing Gungeon a lot since the update, and I mean, I've been playing it a lot since the release, but I think they decreased the amount of times, the likelihood of the Ammo Conda and the High Priest. This fucking game is horseshit. I just got the regular bow as a boss weapon. I guess I can sell it. Have a good night, Bob. Thank you so much again. Like,
Hey, Bob.
for real, you're the best.
I have not met Bob, but he seems like a cool dude.
Oh yeah, super cool. He was giving me some info, like I was talking about, like maybe going back to school stuff. He linked me all this info
shit.
about like University of Washington, which is like apparently like an incredibly good school for the field I'm kind of interested in. So, who do I got? Jeez, man, that's. Do you see what Squid Egg said, Jackie? Yeah, it is not a prime concern. It's not a
It's like
cow.
Monster Hunter. My knees. You don't need to worry about that.
Right. You're fighting giant monsters that'll kill you in like 2 hits, or knock you unconscious but then leave you alone. Like, how do the Palicos get there so quickly to recover you? On those carts.
It's like laser tag or Nerf. As soon as somebody goes down, the fucking cronies go in there and carry you off real quick so you don't get shot up.
Dude, what the
Or
hell?
Legends of the Hidden Temple. That's what it is.
I remember that show. That's the one
They
that
just grab you and
Olmec-
drag you into the back.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the people in all black. That creeped me the fuck out as a kid.
Dude, so many kids cried from that shit. It was great.
That's awesome. That's a great reason to leave it in. Like, not. That means it's effective. It's doing its job.
Except for that one fucking kid, Tommy, that couldn't goddamn figure out the silver monkey puzzle and couldn't put it together because you're an idiot.
Watching people
Fuck
fail
Tommy.
things that seem
Don't be
so
like Tommy.
obvious.
He's like looking at the crowd, they're like shouting at him. It's like, bitch, this ain't Price is Right. You're not supposed to take advice, just do it. Come on.
Oh, this permanent flame is freaking amazing.
Isn't it? Yeah, that's a great fucking thing to have. It was still weird the other night that you had that lingering synergy with was it like pitchfork and flame hand? Like makes you immune to fire, so you couldn't hurt yourself to get the secret
Oh
room with
right,
the
no,
robot.
that I'm pretty sure was a glitch. Like because on the very next floor, I
It
was
went away?
Yeah, I shot a fire down and then
What's
immediately-
the synergy for Table Tech Blanks and Beehive? Because I just got Table Tech Blanks.
So if you flip a table when there's a bunch of bullets out, all of the bullets, all of the
into
enemy
bees?
bullets turn into bees and chase them down. So
Oh,
wait till you're like
no.
surrounded. It's
What's
fucking
that
amazing. Table Tech bees.
Beautiful.
Oh, that's not gonna help me on this boss, but that's really. Oh
It-
no! Gatling goal and fucking tables.
And you got tables. That's awesome. Yeah, it's gonna help you a lot then. Okay, time to sell a bunch of the world's shittiest weapons.
Oh my god, this is awesome.
I forgot that you get extra money with the loot bag from selling stuff too. I have so much money. Maximilian's fighting tempered Kashuladores. Huh, cool. This is definitely... Nope, it's not right there. Okay, that's stupid. I guess we're gonna try to take out this rat. Oh, you would like Little Nightmares, Jackie. I have that for free. I can give it to you.
Little
It's-
nightmare.
Yeah, it's like a horror game. Horror platformer. I just got that for free from the Humble Bundle.
What was the games for Humble Bundle this one?
Temple of Berseria, Sniper Elite 4, which I already got from another Humble Bundle, Little Nightmares. Let me just pull it up. I have a bunch of them. Hey Slasher, how you doing? Overwatch is going to be part of the next one. Which if I get it, I'll give it away. I love playing Overwatch. Let's see. Humble Bundle. Nothing's showing up because I'd have it like.
I was just wondering if if the bigs were worth getting at this one.
The current one, Battle Chef Brigade, Darksiders 2, which is really cool if you like Zelda games. Little Nightmares,
I've
Zombie
played-
Night Horror,
I've played Darksiders 2 already.
Figment, and yeah, the big ones are Sniper Elite, Tales of Berseria, which I don't think,
My internet was
Oh,
shitting out.
Tales of a Spirit, yeah.
and then Staxel, which is like a voxel-based game. How you doing, Slasher? Oh, finally. We got ourselves a good one. I don't know where the secrets are, but I know where they're not, and that's anywhere near me. Let's just get out of here. My boss weapons my boss options are looking pretty freaking rough right now, but we just gotta get through that rat. Jetpack. I had Jackie perfectly lined up for the green screen, and she's like, she needs the camera. She needs the camera facing her good side, so now there's like half of the
It's
office.
like my green screen.
Yeah, it does
Well,
look like, yeah, it looks pretty much like yours, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was like so perfect.
Actually, with my room rearranged, I need to get a stand, and I can actually put a green screen, like hang it behind me, and it'll actually look proper.
Yeah, they have some of those like retractable ones, which I think are really cool. I got
They
very
are
close.
nice.
I got very close to buying one, but the the company that makes the Elgato makes one of those, and after they released theirs, all the prices of all the other ones went up because the Elgato one is so fucking expensive.
They're like, like we can. This is
You
what
can
the market's
totally
gonna
sell
look like.
this, yeah.
It's like, what, streaming has become popular? No, let's jack up the prices.
Elgato has actually really helped streaming become popular, which is crazy.
Good.
I mean,
I
yeah,
think
it's so weird that it took like consoles to make streaming popular. You know, a console capture device.
I'm also a big fan of the whole, like, yeah, I don't want to play this game, but I'll watch somebody play it. Like, I think that counts just as much as playing it, because, I mean, you're getting
Yeah.
the experience.
Or really frugal people that want a new game but aren't sure about it.
I think it's a
Yeah.
good way to demo something, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, thank you for the host, Slasher.
Or like in my case, I've seen enough Overwatch to know that I probably won't ever buy it. So
Oh, thanks for the follow.
it's just not my.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's the demoing aspect. You demo it through other people. Like, I think it's totally fair, and it makes companies put out.
Better
Oh
product.
yeah, gold amulet. Yeah, it makes them have to be like make their shit fun. It does suck for narrative games. Like, there's some games like Gone Home.
Oh,
like
that's
that
where. Yeah.
are direct narratives that, like,
That's
everyone's gonna
almost
have the exact
equivalent
same.
of, like pirating a movie.
Auction
in a
free
sense.
or whatever.
Yeah.
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 But I think
Yeah,
it's
when you-
bad for those. But I think in general, it's mostly good for for the.
And also, if used faithfully, like if you genuinely just say, "I want to see what Life is Strange looks like to see if I want to
Right,
buy
just to
it,"
see
and you
it,
don't
yeah.
watch the whole thing, yeah, I think that counts if people did it correctly. But also, they need to start doing that shit where people actually get support for. It's like, hey, I see Rufus playing this game, so I'm going to buy this game, and he's going to get a chunk of the profits because he was the reason I bought it.
Right. The only problem with that is it only works with the Twitch desktop app, which no
is
one wants to
garbage.
use.
Yep. Nope. Come on, Twitch. Work with Steam. Get this shit together, and or better yet, Steam is gonna leave you in the fucking dust. 'Cause they're
Man,
already
I don't
starting
think
to do that.
I don't think their streaming platform is going to be very good.
I don't know, man. I kind of like the idea of going to the place where I buy video games and then seeing people playing a game and being able to check it out
Yeah.
without going to another site.
If I can double stream, like, that kind of works with YouTube streaming. You can kind of you can just do simultaneous streams on YouTube.
Probably.
Streaming.
Yeah, there's a rebroadcaster you can use to multiple broadcast of things.
Yeah. Then that'd be cool if you could put in multiple, like, stream keys or whatever. But
Yeah,
like,
that would be cool.
Twitch is where I've got all of my followers and stuff, so it'd be hard to, like,
switching to.
put them on a new service. I don't know how it would be promoted or anything like that.
Yeah.
But-
I think it could work, but it's definitely got a long way to go.
Right. And it's got stuff to work out.
Yeah, for sure.
I gotta focus. I'm, like, looking up at Jackie's chat and stuff.
Holy shit, the stream is so delayed on my end.
I need some ammo. I haven't actually realized how low my ammo is for these weapons.
What are these seeds doing here? Not supposed to be here.
Oh,
If the dual
fuck
laser's
yeah!
charged, when it does damage, does it reload
What?
the dueling laser?
No, unless you have Ice Cube or something like that that increases your coolness.
It'll refill way quicker.
Yeah, Ice Cube
Gotcha.
makes it so that anything that is active is also refilling. So
Yeah,
if it's something that does
oh.
damage, the damage counts towards it. Or if it's something that, like, if you use, like, invincibility, that time that you're doing damage while it's invincible, while it's active, actually still counts toward it.
So basically, I just need to use a dueling laser once and hit a boss with it for a decent amount, or is it just completely worthless gun?
I don't use it on. I use it to start at bosses, and if I have a crazy good boss weapon, I'll just use that instead of, like, reloading sometimes.
Yeah.
But, like, it's not really that great.
It's if you have a weapon that, like, say you have a good, like, an AK-47 or some good floor clearing weapon, having
Right.
that as your secondary to switch to just a plow and kill a strong enemy is kind of useful, but it feels very situational more than
So on the
anything.
first floor, it's pretty much pointless.
None of.
Oh no, on the
third
first floor
I'd
it's
say
actually
good.
great. It's better earlier because it'll just
Yeah.
do a ton of damage on things with lower HP.
And then by the end of the run, you'll probably have two guns that you'll feel a lot safer just alternating between rather than the dueling laser.
Yeah.
But like, if you want an OP run, get any invincibility item and the ice cube, because if you're still constantly doing damage, the whole time that you're invincible, you're still refilling the gauge. Like I had the rats, the partially eaten cheese, and I used that, and I just dished out so much damage
Oh
that
my
I was
God, that's
actually able
crazy,
to
yeah.
use the cheese again, but
Oh,
it wouldn't let me because the cheese was still active. But as soon as it turned off, I turned it right back on.
There's a hidden recast timer, so you can't use it while it's still going. Everything has like a hidden recast on it, which is really strange. Like even like companion ring, you can't use twice back to back if you have something like iBomb companion app.
Oh yeah, you can't spam it. It won't. It does have a cooldown.
Yeah. Because they don't want you to just be like god level powerful. Ooh, what do we got here? Oh yeah, I can do zone
Jackie, don't panic.
control. Goes to the shell. Fuck.
She's doing
Wow.
the shit I do, where it's like, I hit the wrong button. I'm swinging the knife instead of the gun. Fuck.
Oh god, that was close. Goes to the shell sucks.
So you watch how you word that, buddy, because somebody really.
Oh no,
likes
Ghost in the Shell is my favorite like one of my favorite
Really good.
series in general.
I've never seen like any of it, but I've heard enough about it and know its influences and what it's about to
But Ghost
appreciate it
of
for
the
what it
Shell
is.
in this game, I just lost like
Oh yeah.
a ton of money because of doing this thing in challenge mode.
God damn it! Why am I fucking? Oh, that sucks.
What?
Oh, just going from 144 frames to 64 frames for no reason on fucking Gungeon against the boss.
Oh,
and then
damn.
getting hit. Yeah, I don't know what
There
that
are
spike
random
was
there are
about.
random spikes in Gungeon. I don't care what anybody says. It happens. It happens to me all the time. I always have my frame rate counter up.
Happens to me very
That was-
frequently.
That was really weird. I've never.
What's up,
that
baby?
sucks. I just got hit once by the fucking first.
What?
Oh, that sucks.
I think she's all right. Okay, of course I get the AC 15 when
No
I have
armor.
no armor whatsoever.
That's a good gun too.
Yeah, it is. What? Scarlett Johansson's your husband? Oh. Yes, Jackie would divorce me for Scarlett Johansson, and I would say, good job, baby.
You tell Jackie to back off. ScarJo is mine.
I don't know. She seems a little bit too uptight.
Why do you say that?
Seen her movies?
But she's playing characters in her movies.
I don't care.
Those are her.
Johnny Depp played a pirate. He doesn't shower in real life, so method acting or
Or perfect fit. Oof. Black Widow is her Marvel character. Drink some caffeine, baby. You got a lot of people watching you. You gotta keep entertaining. Jackie,
There's
people
one
watching.
woman on this planet that will never be unsexy, and that is Jennifer Aniston. She will always
She
be hot.
doesn't.
I don't
She
care.
hasn't aged.
give her 20 years. I bet you.
So she'll do the Asian woman approach where she'll be beautiful, 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 and then little old lady. It'll happen out
Right.
of nowhere one day.
Oh, we're talking about Jennifer Aniston, how she hasn't aged.
No, and how
Yeah.
she's still.
She's-
I
she's
still
pretty
think she
timeless.
looks hot. Yeah.
What'd you say, Jackie? She hasn't. She still looks like she's like 22 years old.
I know I don't know how she does it, but how many virgins she's sacrificed, but it's working.
Yeah, right. How many bloodbaths she's taken?
Maybe it's that Ra's al Ghul thing.
Or what's the the lady from American Horror Story, the
Yeah,
Lady Gaga.
Madame Lurie or Fleury or something. I forget what
Yeah.
it was. I can't remember her name, but yeah, she's a real person.
Kathy Bates. Yeah,
He's not on my
it's-
stream.
Well, the person,
No.
Kathy Bates.
Yeah,
It's all
it's
you.
Based on, yeah, no,
He's
no,
on
it's-
yours because he probably searched for Resident
Yeah,
Evil.
and I wouldn't be
He's
surprised
not.
if she did that.
What? I searched her stream. Should I get off? Wait, she's talking about me?
He's not talking to me, period. Like,
Who, me? Oh.
Squid Egg is gonna see Lady Gaga soon. Respond to that. Don't tell everybody where you live, Jay.
Are you getting? Because I'm gonna be at this address on that day.
I live at 123 Real Street in America City.
Ooh wee.
I'm not getting you
Can you
tickets
tell
to see
me
Lady
how
Gaga. You
to
have
get
never ever listened to a Lady Gaga song. Name 1,000 of them.
Dude,
All
Lady
right.
Gaga's got some pretty good tracks, man. I'm not a fan of pop music, but like it's got like a dance beat for a lot of her shit.
Yeah, if she wrote the track, if she wrote all the music for it, I'd be into it.
And nobody writes any of their own music anymore.
Not
That's
pop
not
singers.
true.
Not pop
Dude, I
singers.
wrote a
Not pop
song
singers,
and
I
then
agree with that.
I wrote a song that I got inspired from a Stone Sour song, and then I fucking watched Steve's stream, and one of the song requests somebody makes is some synthwave song using the exact same chord progression that I used. And I'm like, well, there you go. I wrote this song. They copied off of me. I want royalties.
Yeah, well, chord progression's one thing, but I mean, I get it, it's pop, but I mean, there's differences, there's nuances in a song. I'm just
for
saying,
sure.
she doesn't, like, I don't know. D'Angelo, for example, like, released an album, and if you read the book pamphlet and the CD, although nobody buys CDs anymore, but he wrote literally every piece of music for all those songs. He wrote the drums, the bass,
But
the
not
guitar.
everybody's a Prince or a. No, don't put him on here.
Yeah, no, that's
Or a
true.
Weird
Yeah, it's
Al
because he took a shit
Yankovic.
on my desk. But like, no, I highly respect those like auteurs that do every part of their thing, but that doesn't fully
Like Jack
devalue
White.
the people who don't.
Okay, so
White
somebody
was
that
like a
has a
one-man band.
mediocre singing voice and doesn't do any of it, like doesn't write any of it, I'm just kind of like, okay, you're a face, you're a performance piece.
Yeah,
I don't know.
and there are
There-
people I like.
There are a lot of those in the industry.
There are people I
when you
like
think
because
about
they're
it.
good singers that I don't really care for the other aspects of their thing. I respect people who can do it all better, but that doesn't mean that when I'm listening to like Florence and the Machine, I value her less because she can't play the drums. Like,
Fair enough. I'm just,
Moses
I don't
is.
know. I'm not really big on Florence and the Machine though, but
No, I get
I'm
what
just
you mean.
saying, like-
It's just how, like, you know, the people, the triple threats are definitely much more talented, and you know, I do appreciate those more than someone that can like share, like someone that just sings. You know,
right. But I mean, even yeah. I guess Cher's I'm not really too into Cher. But I think she kind of Sonny and Cher they wrote their own shit though at least.
oh yeah, I guess that's
So,
that's
I
right.
mean,
That's a little more.
Like if they're like musicians on that end or singers on that end, where you can at least put
as
something
long as it's
together.
not a rapper that somebody else is writing for, because
Oh,
then
God, I
they're
hate
doing
that
fucking
shit.
nothing.
It's like, hey, dude, I came up with this beat. And it's like, oh, cool, I could say some shit over top of this. Okay. It's like, well,
you gotta like give something, dude.
I don't know. I think
You're
there's
right.
you can elevate it more than that. That's I don't know. That's the way I see it. But
Yeah, rap is.
I just
rap
feel
is
like
too
music
few
nowadays,
things.
when you're established, like you can just be like, you know what, like just give me a really good ghostwriter and I'll put this out and like it'll be amazing.
Oh
because
yeah,
of my-
I mean, there's a lot of people definitely benefiting off of that, Rihanna's and things like that. But Rihanna can't even sing, so I don't really understand any of the pull
yeah,
towards
I
Rihanna.
honestly, I don't care. I'll argue.
dude, you don't like Ella,
Okay.
Just say Umbrella, sing it,
No,
try it, I
or
dare
even
you.
Any of her other stuff. But
Yeah.
I've listened to a lot of Rihanna. I've had.
I don't know what a zig eye is. Just tell me what you want, what you really want.
That Spice Girls live show where they had backup singers, like there's 5 of you, and you need backup singers? That just means you can't sing.
Well, they're the real singers. It's like Milli Vanilli, except they got the real singers on stage.
Yeah, I didn't understand that. But again, like, different strokes, different things for different situations or whatever. Like,
That's fine. I just don't believe that Scorpion King should have fucking won any Academy Awards.
what is Scorpion King? Dude, I'm gonna freaking take some mega damage in this fight.
Are you cursed up?
No, I'm just, I don't have any damage. My weapons are jack shit. God damn. And, I'm like stuck in poison here. Yeah, this first phase, which usually goes by really quickly, is taking its time. So the next phase, we got 3 blanks, and then it's just gotta make it through. Oh my god, I am scared. Ooh boy, that's rough. straight up don't even know what to use on this one. Alright. Just focus on using those blanks at the right time.
Shit, there was something that you were talking about last night that I wanted to say something to, but I don't remember what the fuck it was.
Billy Joel. I don't remember ever talking about Billy Joel.
You like that one song where he goes Cadillac?
I do like that song, actually.
That's actually one of my lesser favorites. I can't even
That's
say
all I
it's a
know about
favorite.
it.
I mean, there's Piano Man. There's
I thought that was
Only the Good Die Young. That's a great one. He did a lot of. There's a couple like Elton John songs that I confuse for Billy Joel just because they got pianos in them, but they're different.
Oh boy, this fight is freaking scaring me, guys. Oh, I thought I could turn this run around with going to the rat, but if I die, I'm not going to turn anything around except for my streak count.
Well, I've got good news for you.
God
Rufus.
fucking damn it.
What if I told you I could increase your streak count for the low rate of $12.50 an hour with my tutorial skills, my coaching skills?
Damn, this sounds like a good investment based on the hours you put in, Regis.
Come on! Okay, blank. Oh, the blank actually ate some of that.
What's your tutorial skills? So go to the room. It's a randomly generated room. Now, make sure to not get hit.
It's even better. I think Rufus has the same amount of hours as I do in Gungeon on Steam, and then he has probably double what I have on Steam itself. So he's got 3 times as many hours as me.
Yeah, I have a lot of time having played this one game. Oh, Rojo, I believe it. I'm not saying that Billy Joel's bad. I'm saying I just don't know. Oh my god, just fuck off, game. Stop hitting me. I think I'm gonna die right here. This is it. This is the end of the streak. I should not have gone to the rat. Yep. Yep. That's it. That's the end of the streak. Oh, 72. Oh.
How many of those were for the rat, though? Like,
Huh?
you kind of have to. Like, are you kind of going after the rat more and more now?
I thought the rat would have been very worth it if I survived, but I didn't have anything that was dealing any damage.
Were you using ice on the second phase?
I didn't have any. I mean, the only ice I had, I had to be up in his face for.
Well, I mean, no, if you use anything that slows down the boss, when he does that ring pattern, it fucks it completely because there's 2 layers of rings. And if they're out of sync, it's a nightmare field on the screen. You have to blank it, otherwise you'll just get wrecked.
No,
It
I
looked like
wasn't.
the
I
one
wasn't
was
using ice.
really
All I had
hectic.
was the frost giant. I just lost my streak. I just died.
Jackie's cheering.
She just came.
I think she was yaying for wine.
She was cheering about nothing, about something else, about coming back. But
said all women are
well.
Wow. Well, I fucked up the oubliette on the beginning of this run, and I just found the barrel in the room with the elevator. So,
How did I do that poorly on that fight? I had like 10 health and 2 armor. And 3 blanks. I could not deal damage. I really couldn't. Oh, fuck.
Never misunderestimate the ability to throw the runaway.
yeah, but imagine
you
if
have
you
any-
just went hard with it and you got it.
Did you have any good passives? Like,
No.
are all the
I mean-
items you have on screen right now?
Yeah, that's it. Loot
Oh,
bag.
no wonder it was a hard fight.
Loot bag and my starting passives.
Yeah,
Is
no,
loot
that's
bag
really...
Money.
Even gold ammo, that's not going to do that much for you.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna do like 72 damage 3 times, which is not very much.
Mm-mm.
Oh
Yeah,
well.
no, that definitely was a tough run to run out of.
All right. Well, fuck.